Alright, let me watch this shit. What you watching, pal?
Percy Penguin and his friend Peter Penguin are going to the zoo. Isn't it nice to have friends?
It sure is.
Hello, Peter. Would you like to go to the zoo? Yes, Percy. Let's go to the zoo.
But Percy and Peter Penguin have a big penguin problem.
Oh no. What is it?
They fail to ask each other's pronouns and now risk misgendering each other.
Honey,
Personal pronouns
Yes, babe.
are paramount.
this show's totally what?
Politeness.
The penguins
Peter
have pronouns.
and Percy walked into
And by the way, you know what? If they're in
Kowalski
Penguin
doesn't
World when they go to the zoo, are there other penguins behind the cages?
They found
Or is it more like, animals like giraffes and things like that? Or is it humans? Is it like reverse polarity and like the penguins are going there watching humans? Like that's like,
I love politics. No, I don't. Politics fucking suck. Luigi is submissive and breedable. I can agree on that. Like, that's not a hot take, I don't think. Alright, let me watch this.
My friends and I have some stories to share. What do you expect from being a... Hi there, I'm Kim. My friends and I have some stories to share. What do you expect from being a teenager?
Sex.
Going out with friends more.
Making that money.
Yeah.
Getting
sex,
a real relationship.
Sex.
Driving
Come on,
Dad's 69
hose.
Camaro.
Okay, cars. it's
Meeting
tough.
new friends.
Okay, hose, pretty much.
Sexual assault.
What?
That's like an expectation.
Nature.
Going out with friends more.
Making that money.
Getting a real relationship.
Your room empty as shit.
Driving Dad's 69 Camaro.
Meeting new friends.
You have a fork, knife poster.
Sexual assault.
You already answered. We don't need to hear this, bitch.
What?
Sexual manipulation.
Predatory people? Wait.
Pedophiles.
Ongoing abuse. Buried trauma.
Broken boundaries.
the
Touching
fuck
without
up.
consent.
I saw
So
it.
it turns out sexual abuse is something that a lot of us end up dealing with. It's a messed up topic that nobody wants to talk about.
I'm past that shit.
But while nobody's talking about it, we're living with it.
As we get older, independence and jobs and relationships, they're great. But there are a lot of things that we don't think about that can lead to sexual abuse. That's why we want to talk about it. When I started going out with friends more and doing stuff on my own, I was having fun. But I was new to a lot of things.
I knew it was possible for someone to try to take advantage of a person my age, but I never imagined it happening to me.
And I wasn't used to having to stand up for myself in an unsafe situation.
Yeah, he's listening to straight bonds.
Sexual
Yeah,
abuse
just
can
listen
come
to,
from a
like-
relative, a boss, a teacher, a church pastor,
A scout leader.
Oh.
A close friend.
Whoa.
a church pastor.
Okay, immediately go towards that religion.
A scout leader.
Okay, what the fuck, bro? This does happen, though.
A close friend.
Bro, who trying to groom me? Like, low-key?
Someone on the internet.
It can even happen when you're on a date or just hanging out.
You're literally on a date. How are you getting sexually abused on a fucking date? You agreed to be there.
Look, it happens to both girls and boys, and we want to show you how to
What about the third gender, you fucking transphobic bigot? Fucking dick.
stop sexual abuse before it causes more pain for you or your friends.
When you really think about it, you don't have to look far to find someone that's dealt with abuse.
Or someone that's got something on their mind that hurts to talk about.
Or someone that's
It's to talk about.
It's the Instagrammer guy.
Or someone that's
Maybe
been
instead of
taken advantage of
Instagramming,
because
you
they're
could learn
growing up and want to
Instagramming.
fit in or have a relationship.
Bro, no one's
Or
sexually
someone that
abusing
feels
you.
guilty or responsible for someone else's abusive behavior.
Or someone that feels isolated and trapped by a situation. Everyone's
Average Juice WRLD listener.
got their own story. Even though sexual abuse is hard to talk about, sharing experiences helps us recognize sexual abuse in dangerous situations in our own lives.
Bottom line, if someone's behavior makes you uncomfortable, you can tell them to stop. And if they don't stop, they're in the wrong and you should get away.
We want to talk about sexual abuse.
We want to talk about preventing it from happening.
We want to talk about listening to ourselves and not giving in to social pressure or lies.
And watching out for our friends when they're in unsafe situations.
That means recognizing how abusive people can take advantage of you.
You have a Fortnite poster. No one's trying to fuck you.
Abuse can feel very lonely and personal, but I think that by talking about it, we can get rid of the stigma.
Sexual abuse
Sigma.
can catch you totally off guard, but experiences like ours can show you the red flags that can help keep you safe.
It's your fault if you don't, by the way. Betrayal. But it's
Andrew had always been one of my best friends. He was one of the guys. We all were. But at some point, he started seeing me as not one of the guys.
yeah.
And things got really... He started seeing me as not one of the guys.
You're not a guy.
And things got really confusing. Are you blind? He's camping on your left.
Oh, if only I was a beast like Laura.
Get on my level, clown.
Yeah, say that to my face, kid, and see what happens.
Not that behavior.
You're right there. You're right fucking there.
That's
Also, who sits like
normal.
No, that was cheap.
I bet it's nice to be able to share screens.
There are benefits to living next door.
Well, sexy benefits. We're naked right now. Just kidding. Only she's naked. But we're gonna get into it after we kill Lucas, right?
The sexual stuff, yeah, it was getting weird. Lately, it was like a line was being crossed. I mean, we'd always been so close. I wasn't even sure where the line was anymore. Whoa.
Come on. Don't deny what's been happening all these years.
All these years? I'd been hanging out at his house since elementary school. Suddenly, he seemed to think that put us on another level. I didn't think of Andrew that way, but part of me felt like it would be kind of wrong to turn him down.
Grooming is not the way to get out of the friend zone.
So I just kept playing it off, hoping it would stop. I didn't want to mess up our friendship or make things weird with everybody. But every time I stopped him from touching me, he got mean.
You really need to get that checked out.
After like the 10th sex meme of the day, I finally got up the nerve to remind him that we weren't in that kind of relationship.
Wow, after all this time, this is how you do me.
I'm not trying to do anything.
Or not do me.
What?
I said, clearly.
That's not what he said.
I didn't see Andrew for a few days after that.
Okay. That's a decent setup. 2 monitors, that's what I'm rocking. Alright. Why's your PC on the floor? And why has it got no side?
I thought about
Fucking
everything
Oculus.
that had happened. A lot,
Fucking
actually.
ass headphones, too.
The worst part was I
Oh.
started to feel guilty for rejecting him, even though I didn't like what he was doing. I didn't want our friendship to be this way.
Work knife.
Ugh. I even started to wonder if I was wrong about all of it.
It's your fault. It's your fault. You shouldn't be grumpy.
He was my best friend, and I didn't want to lose him, you know? After all these years, maybe I did owe him more. I thought I just had to accept Andrew's behavior to stay close to him and not lose him. But the next time I went to Andrew's, it felt different.
Oh, hey. Welcome back.
I couldn't stop thinking about all the times he touched me without my permission, like he was entitled to do it. And like it didn't matter that I didn't want him to, you know?
You're quiet.
Yeah, seems like I'm not good at this anymore.
We could play a different game. One with nicer buttons.
Andrew, you don't get to touch me just because we're friends.
Beat him up. Beat him
When
up.
did you turn into
Beat
such
him
a
up.
creep?
What? I'm being nice.
You know I'm not trying to hook up with you. We're friends.
I am. I mean, if you're down,
What?
Andrew.
Friends can't be friendly? I honestly don't see what you're freaking out about. I mean, after all this time.
Yeah, after all this time, I don't like this. I didn't give you permission to change our relationship. All I wanted to do was hang out like we used to. Why do I have to protect myself from getting groped when I'm hanging out with my friend?
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to feel that way.
If you can't accept just being friends, then we can't be anything, okay?
Enemies?
Oh, just stay in your chair. I'll see you around. Bye.
Andrew went on the dive.
Andrew and I were friends for years, but the way he treated me changed. He thought he was entitled to touch me, and that I was supposed to be cool with it. But you never owe people sex or affection, no matter
Unless you're a prostitute and they already gave you money, then you do owe them sex.
what your
You're just doing your job.
relationship is. And no one has the right to pressure you. I know how hard it is to end a friendship.
It's not. Yo, Patrick, are you here? Yeah, we're no longer friends. Bye. See, that was easy. But I'm just, like, simply cooler. So I can understand why you're struggling. I protein lighter, protein lighter. My protein is Carter says, Carter says, coming out when turning into Arthur eggs. Carter says, Carter says.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water. Water. Time to drink.
But a close friend should respect you and make you feel
But
safe.
a not close friend should.
If they don't, you can decide whether they deserve your friendship or not.
Oh yeah, they do. Now can I let them rate me?
I never thought my first concert would end in sexual assault. It was a few months ago, and I convinced my parents to let me go out with Kim.
Hey, Willow.
Hey, girl.
Kevin's gonna drive us. Hop in the back.
Okay, Kim's new boyfriend aside, it was just us and no parents. I made a great case about how it was critical to my developing independence.
Ooh, that's hot.
That's gay.
We're there already?
Pit stop.
Apparently, we were going to have company. They seemed cool, I guess, but definitely not the glow motion type. But I was going with the flow. I kept my cool until we made another pit stop.
We'll leave in a minute.
Yeah, right. One of the guys offered me a cup of something. It smelled horrible. I reminded Kim about the concert.
Glow motion? They suck.
So
They probably do.
now it smelled horrible.
It sounds like shit.
We'll leave
It sounds
Till
like fucking
we made
bollocks.
another pit stop.
Didn't you two get into like some big argument about sex and you don't like each other anymore? Now you're right fucking next to each other.
We'll leave in a minute.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, alright. Oh shit.
When someone listens to you and makes you feel special.
No, I don't wanna know about the family's sex. That's like some Alabama type shit.
Oh. Hell yeah, I'll drink that random drink. That's horrible. I reminded Kim about the concert.
Glow motion? They suck.
So now I'm in some guy's living room getting made fun of. Hell yeah, I'll drink that random drink. Right?
Hey, I love Glow. What's your favorite song?
And now the concert was coming out of some rando's phone? Not what I was expecting. He was older than me and seemed interesting. He actually knew their songs. But he was getting real close. I tried thinking about the concert again, but thinking was kind of hard. And Kim and her boyfriend, they were becoming the couch. I was getting a little dizzy, and his hand was on the move. Yeah, no parents. Definitely weren't any adults putting a stop to this. I was on my own.
The Godfather poster.
Before I knew it, he was kissing me. I didn't know what to do. I just kind of froze. Then his hand was under my shirt, and it kept going. I got scared. I said no, but he pretended not to hear. We care so much about what people might think that our instinct is to always be cool. Never do anything that might be uncool.
Well, I am very cool.
Stupid. It doesn't matter what other people think. Walking out of a bad situation is a lot cooler than getting hurt. Stop!
Oh shit. Okay, they're paused though.
Will! Going out with friends and hanging with older guys felt exciting at first, but I never thought someone would take advantage of me like that. I've never felt so vulnerable. Kim understood, and she felt bad.
It's tough, dude. You
We talked about how everything got out of control as I waited for a ride home. Everyone wants to feel safe on a night out.
You didn't even do anything. There was no good ending. You just got fucking touched.
And the drinking and the couch guy, those were red flags and they made me feel unsafe. And if a situation doesn't feel safe, you have every right to leave. Screw what anyone else thinks. If someone's behavior makes you uncomfortable, tell them to stop. Standing up for yourself isn't always easy. I know. But if they don't stop, they are totally in the wrong and you are in danger. So get somewhere safe. Now I know that if I feel unsafe,
now I know that you can shut the
When
fuck
someone
up
listens to you and makes you feel special, how could you suspect that they have something else in mind? When I felt lonely, he was there for me.
Whoa, you scared the hell out of me. I told her that
When I couldn't talk to my parents, I could talk to him. When I felt worthless, he made me feel appreciated. He understood me. So when should I have seen it coming? I babysat my niece and nephew during the week. Being at their house was like a vacation from mine. And Steve, well, Uncle Steve, was like my adult best friend.
Mary's got the kids. Let's go for a drive.
He'd take me out so I could talk about my school stress, or my issues with friends, or my fights with my family, and he'd find a way to make me laugh.
Hey, when your mom acts like a lawyer, you can plead the fifth. It'll hold up in court, trust me.
Yeah, he'd
Besides
know,
the babysitting money,
touches
sometimes there'd be a gift. Should that have made me cautious? Whoa, I wanted this exact one.
Yeah, I saw you post about it online.
That's gotta be a sex toy.
I remember when he asked me if I was dating anybody yet.
Well, why not?
Because guys don't look at me.
Oh, guys, look. A cute girl with curves gets all the attention.
We get it.
He talked about sex a lot, and my body.
Show them what they want to see.
It was weird, but he made me feel more confident in myself. And so I told myself it was normal to talk about things like that with someone who's close. And for them to touch you in ways that, well, don't feel totally right, but you're not sure that they're wrong. And for them to make normal situations feel uncomfortable. When I realized that my relationship with my uncle wasn't normal, I thought it was too late.
Why don't we go down to the beach? Have some fun.
No. Do not go have some fun at the beach.
My mom's expecting me home.
We don't have to be long.
She'd noticed. She'd blow up again. We just stopped fighting.
Aw, you're no fun.
Dude, at this point, like, just rape her. Oh my fucking gosh. That's not what I meant. I meant, like, you've already got this far, and you're just gonna let her get away, bro. It's your fault you get caught, bro.
It's so easy to spot when it's happening to someone else. All the teasing and sex talk and gifts and touching. I didn't want to get him in trouble. I just wanted things to be normal again. But I didn't think it could be normal anymore because I'd let it go on for so long. I thought it was my fault. I spent months thinking I would keep it a secret forever, but I couldn't hide from my uncle. So I stopped babysitting my cousins and answering his calls. But our families lived so close. Was I just going to pretend everything was normal during the holidays? So I did the only thing I could think of. Mom, could we talk?
Yeah, honey, sure.
Now I understand that abuse can come from anyone, even a close relative. Sure, my uncle showed me affection, gave me gifts, and allowed me to confide in him. But lots of relatives do that stuff, and it's totally fine.
You're in, like,
so when did it go too far? The moment I felt uncomfortable.
Pay attention to how others make you feel.
No,
When
I'm
you
good.
realize something's wrong,
Alright, let's talk about grooming.
When a person manipulates you to gain your trust, it's called grooming.
And grooming can happen to anyone, but it doesn't happen overnight.
And by the time you realize something's wrong,
You feel like you can't stop it.
Baseball.
Senior Pastor Paul was the head guy at my church. Everyone loved him. Because of him, I wanted to be a church leader, so I talked to him whenever I could. When he picked me to be his assistant at church, my parents were so proud, and I could see my whole future ahead of me.
Thanks for the help again, Lucas. I'd be lost without you.
He was a great mentor. We talked about guy stuff and growing up and life.
Please tell me he's not.
And everything made
pedophile.
sense.
That'd be so sad.
He made me feel smart. And when I felt lonely, he could always tell. He was my friend.
Why'd I say Jesus like that?
The church was my whole world. I wanted to be just like Pastor Paul.
No, you should
So
be
if
just
his long
like
hugs
Christ.
made me
This is the
uncomfortable,
actual
or his touches
focus of
confused me, I'd tell myself I was wrong for feeling that way. Because I trusted him. He was supposed to be right.
for me, the attention I got from my boss messed with my head, you know? I thought I was supposed to like it. I was stoked to have a job and to be making money. But when my boss AJ was around, things got confusing. She'd get close and talk about how I was her best worker and favorite guy. At first, the attention was nice, and an older woman maybe being into me? Every guy's dream, right? She'd invite me to hang out in her office and gave me beer.
Oh, yeah, no, never mind. I'm getting groomed for some beer, bro.
Sometimes Paul picked me for special work with him.
I've got some more work to do in my office. Do you want to join me, Lucas?
I felt important,
Trying to fuck,
even
bro.
though when we were alone, he would do weird things. Sometimes when we were in his office, he would show me porn. He said it was to teach me about sin and temptation. When he touched me, he said it was a way for people to show love, but it made me feel sick.
AJ was my first boss. Fresh Pack was my first job. And money was freedom, you know? And I wanted to keep my job. So I played along. Until this one night, when I closed. Hey, AJ, nobody else is scheduled for the night shift.
No, it's just gonna be us. You'll keep me safe.
My shift was almost over when it happened. I wish I could say I wasn't freaked out, but I was. It was one of those moments where your mind just goes numb, you know? And I tried to get a handle on what was happening, but all that came into my head was, I have to go.
With Paul,
No one's gonna
it got
believe
to a
because
point
it's a woman.
where I couldn't ignore my feelings anymore.
You remind me a lot of myself as a boy, Lucas. Here, I think you'll enjoy this.
I kept telling myself, he's my friend. He's supposed to be looking out for me. But what if that's not true? And nobody would believe me anyway. In that moment, I just wanted out. Stop!
How did the glass not shatter? I don't know why he closed the door.
I'd heard stories about weird things happening with coaches or church leaders before, but it can be hard to see when it's happening to you. In the beginning, grooming just looks like friendship, because praise, attention, and even some affection can feel harmless at first.
AJ was my boss, so it felt like I had to keep her happy to keep my job. But even though the special treatment felt good sometimes, I didn't want to feel uncomfortable at work.
Paul made me feel important, and everyone trusted him, even my parents. And he was always supposed to be in the right. Even though he gave me responsibility and praise, the way he acted made me feel sick to my stomach.
No matter how much power someone has or what you think might happen when you say no, If they make you feel uncomfortable, they're in the wrong.
I told my parents and the police, and even though everything finally stopped, I still can't believe the power Paul had over me.
Even if it's gone on a long time, and you've gone along with it, you can still speak up for yourself, get away, or...
Everything seems so much more innocent in a text. Especially coming from your boyfriend. Kevin was this awesome guy I met online. He went to another school and he had a cool car. We talked all the time. He made me feel good. He was like my own private adventure.
For fucking...
It was exciting and fun.
Oh, so he is an actual person.
When he started asking for revealing pictures, I guess I just thought it was normal. At first, it was embarrassing. But I was like, it's just a bikini top. And he said he really loved me. And yeah, it felt kind of good knowing somebody wanted to see me. Especially when I didn't always feel that good about myself. But it got to be so much pressure. He kept asking for more. And for me to take off my bra. It made me think about how much I really knew Kevin. We'd only actually hung out in person a few times. The last time we ended up at some guy's house party and things got really physical. I didn't say anything, but it kind of felt like that was all he wanted. A lot of his behavior was coming off so creepy. When I stopped sending them, he got pissed. I just wanted him to chill out with the requests. But he started sending, like, immature threats. Seriously? Really? So it was going downhill fast. I tried to ignore him, but he was blowing up my phone. Then the plot thickened. Jonathan?
Hey, Kim. Have you seen your picture up?
Oh my God. He posted one of my pictures. I had never felt betrayed like that before. Our private relationship, my trust, was being used against me. It was beyond over, and I let him know it.
Hello?
Kevin! But Kevin still has my photos, and I can't control what he does with them. I loved how my relationship with him felt so private. Until it made me feel...
That's not even like a bad photo. It's just like a photo. I don't know why you're so angry about that.
Powerless.
It's not like your fucking dick is out. You don't have a dick, but like... You know what I mean?
Be careful. Online relationships...
She might have a penis.
Relationships can be dangerous. That sense of privacy feels safe and exciting, but that privacy can also isolate you and lead to manipulation. But no matter what you've agreed to in the past, you can change your mind, and that decision should always be respected.
She's right.
Oh, I thought he was just walking by.
Actually, Kim, can I say something?
Please, do.
You're not allowed.
If you're the person pressuring someone to do something they're not comfortable with, after they've said no, you're acting like a predator.
I'm the alpha male. I'm the alpha.
Being in a relationship means respecting the other person's choices. And I can't believe I have to say this, but if you're demanding nudes, sharing them, or threatening to share them, that's disgusting, not to mention illegal. Anyone who does that loses all respect.
Thanks, Jonathan.
No problem.
Where
Sorry
the
for
fuck are you two?
interrupting.
If you find yourself in a similar situation and you're struggling with what to do, talk to someone you trust. What happened to me has been hard to move past.
It seems like friends can spot red flags that we can't see.
even if they're right in front of us. Clay worked in our class and my friend Maria liked him. He was older, like a lot older, and he seemed to be into her too. That's what made me worry. I usually keep to myself, but seeing her get caught up kind of threw me. So you're like, dating Clay now.
Psh, we're just hanging out.
At school and after school and in your DMs.
Wow, jealous much?
She was really into him, and I couldn't figure out how to say just how nervous the situation made me feel.
He just seems a little needy, for a guy his age.
He's just a guy, all right? He likes me.
Is that him asking for more nudes? Geez, are we not gonna study for this test?
You study. I'm gonna get an A either way.
Hey, cutie.
I thought, fine, I don't care. Let her get used by the creepy TA. He's like in his 20s and texts her constantly.
Really? That guy's a perv.
It's disgusting and illegal, and I don't know how she doesn't see it.
It's hard to see when it's you.
Well, it's not my job to get in her business.
I saw a girl get creeped on at a party once, on the couch with this guy. He was kissing her and feeling her up, and she was just like frozen in panic, looking for help, And everybody just kind of looked the other way. I did too. It was messed up, and honestly, I still think about it. Wouldn't you want someone to get in your business? To help you?
I decided I had to show Maria what was going on.
She has the same outfit on for like 3 months. Do not own it.
But suddenly, she was ignoring me. What really worried me was that she basically disappeared for weeks. It made me sure that I had to say something. Hey.
Hey.
Look, I'm sorry for getting nosy about you and Clay.
He doesn't want me to talk about me and him.
Or talk to me? Well, what else does he tell you to do?
He wants us to just play it cool. So we go out to lunch now.
I noticed. I haven't seen you in a while.
Well, you know how it looks.
Well, it sounds like you know how it looks too.
He started checking my phone.
Ah, man, that sounds a little...
psycho?
But you're still seeing him and having...
We're not. We haven't had sex or anything. We've just messed around and, that was fun. But now he wants to have sex, and he's been pressuring me, and he wants me to keep earning my A's, and now I feel like it's that, or I fail English.
Maria, grades are not important right now. Clay is a predator. People go to jail for what he's trying to do.
I know. I just don't know what to do.
Why is there so many pedophiles here? Can we please discuss this?
I didn't either, but I knew that ending the relationship with Clay was a good place to start. I also knew that we had to tell someone we could
Breaking Bad.
trust.
Camino.
Because what if there were other girls that Clay was talking to? We wanted to help make it stop. My advice? If you see someone in a potentially dangerous situation, don't look the other way. If their boyfriend or girlfriend is isolating them or manipulating them, this is a total red flag, and that could lead to sexual abuse. Your friend might need help and might not know how or when to ask for it. So talk.
No. Can you sexually abuse me? Yo, I'm 14. Can you groom me? The fuck is this shit? Ow!
Ugh.
Make it Smoking on this shit that. Smoking on that shit that made Walter white. That's tough.
I have had such a shitty day.
Yeah, hello to you too.
So, I was at work, right? You know, doing my normal thing.
Making up fake r/am I the asshole posts.
Am I the asshole for throwing wine on my daughter-in-law's dress on her wedding day?
Yes. What the fuck is this, bro?
We're here for the new Darkman Academy limited edition season 14 merch bundle. Your website said you had it in stock.
Dark Moon what?
Darkman Academy? Oh,
too. I could leave this place and finally be with him. He never wanted to.